Hey folks, welcome to my channel, Patdees, the traveling picker. Um, Man, I gotta make this video, and I really, this video, you guys gotta watch this because I'm gonna show you guys some example. And I'm making this video really to do a service to anybody that wants to do what I do. What do I do? Well, let me flip the camera around and show you a little bit of something. Okay, so I'm in my garage. This was 2 pallets of stuff that I bought. I made a video, but I didn't even fully do it yet. So you can see, I mean, normally we can, I made this so we could park in here, but my wife is actually laid up with surgery, so we're leaving the car outside, and because she couldn't get in here anyways with crutches, so it was easier and not so tight. So anyways, I'm like, she doesn't escape the house for another week yet, so I brought the 2 pallets home, and I did a whatnot show, and that video is going to be coming out basically what the return was on that, and the ups and downs, and whether I feel I could make money and how much I could make. But I am looking for more inventory, which I'm going to flip the camera back around and share something with you guys. So I am looking for more inventory, and I'm running into a problem. There's certain pallets out there. Some of the stuff now, typically on Whatnot, I sell Dollar General, Target, and Walgreens. That's like 90% of the stuff. The stuff that I just shown you was an Amazon shelf pulls pallet, but not from Amazon. It was from somebody else. So maybe that person gets them by the tractor trailer load. I don't know. Do they cherry pick and throw stuff in a Gaylord? I think so. Do I know for sure? I don't know. But what I'm running into is I'm looking at pallets, and I'm going to talk about it. This because I think it's dishonest. I think it's dishonest what's going on. And I don't know if it's Amazon's fault or if it's liquidation.com's fault. But they are totally misrepresenting pallets with inflated values. And I'm going to show you guys 10 examples. I've been looking, we're going in, I've been looking for toys and looking for things to sell and whatnot. And we buy toys and we donate them. We do 4 special shows in November on whatnot. We've done it the last 2 years where we donated $5,000 worth of toys. And so we're looking for stuff that we can, like, if I spend 2,000, I can donate half of that and then sell the other half. And even if I break even, I'm fine with that. It's okay. Because the goal is to basically not lose money donating the stuff, and there will be people that will sponsor and help offset that cost. But this is my part of my business, selling. I sell on Amazon, I sell on eBay, and I sell on Whatnot. And Whatnot has become such a larger part of it because of just the way it is right now. But the problem is on Whatnot is the prices are totally different. You basically have to, on a lot of these type of things, you have to sell them for 50 to 75% off. It could be 82% off, but I'm just going to say in general. And now, luckily, up to 5 pounds, it's $8.77. So you once you do this long enough, you know that, okay, what can I sell? Like, I got something right now. I'm selling fire blankets that are normally 30. I'm selling them for 7, but you can get 1 to 5, and the shipping's the same whether you get 1 or whether you get 5. So that's a good deal. So I know that no one's going to buy from me because they like me and say, hey, I'm going to buy from Patdees and I'm going to pay more than what I would pay at the store or online. I know that that's not going to happen. So, but if I bring good deals, people are like, this is good. This is a damn good deal. If you guys are actually interested in my whatnot, and if you're new watching this video, go down below and I'll give you guys $15 for free. Hit the referral link, and you guys get 15. And if you buy something on what, they give me $5 credit. I don't get no money. I have to use it to spend on somebody else's whatnot. I'm okay with that because I do support other whatnot sellers, so it's all right. And you don't have to spend the 15 with me. You can spend it with anybody else. All right. Irregardless of that, I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm looking for pallets, and the examples I'm going to give is Amazon Direct, right from Amazon. Shelf pulls, they're lying. Don't buy from them based on their, I'm talking about manifest pallets. They are lying. I see so many times it'll say $10,000. Now, sometimes you think, oh, is it one or two products? It's not. They are lying. I don't know if it's them or liquidation. I'm going to actually go in the house. I'm going to go on the computer and I'm going to show you guys 10 examples and talk about this. And I feel like I need to do, people say to me, Pat, where do you get your pallets? I feel bad saying, oh, go to this liquidation, go to this warehouse. And all of a sudden you spend, let's say, $1,500 for a pallet because you're like, this is $10,000 worth of stuff. Then you sell all the stuff. If you can, if you don't do whatnot, you're going to struggle because some things are just not going to, you can't sell them on Amazon. And some things are not going to sell on eBay. And you might just get your money back and do all that work, or you might lose money. And so that's why I'm making this video. Precaution. So let me go inside on the computer. I'm going to show you guys an example, talk a little bit more about this. All right, let's fast forward. Okay, folks, so thanks for staying this long and coming back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right to liquidation.com. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to do this to piss them off or just not right what's going on. I'm looking for inventory. I'm looking for pallets. And people have said to me that they, Pat, where do you get your pallets? I don't like to tell people sometimes where I get my pallets if people feel that. Now, here's the deal with them, though. With the Amazon pallets that I'm about to show you, these aren't pallets that are in my area or your area. You can go on their website and they will arrange shipping to your place. So if you have a dock or you have a place that you can take a full pallet, they might charge you for liftgate service and stuff like that, but you don't have to drive. Like, I wouldn't drive to the local warehouse, which is about 40 miles away, to pick this up. This is totally delivered to where you want it to go. You got to pay for that, obviously, but then, you're not having to maybe get a U-Haul, and it all depends. I mean, I had a pallet delivered one time to the UPS store, and I was able to load all those boxes because I knew what they were, and the item was light, into my car. So that worked out. There's some you couldn't load into your car. Some UPS stores wouldn't take that. I asked them and gave them heads up, and I saw that they ship pallets out, and they said, yeah, we don't have a problem taking that. And, so that was the only other time I ever ordered from Amazon Direct. So I'm looking for inventory, and liquidation.com is never going to admit that they're behind it, but there's something not right, and I feel it's important. And I just got back in buying from liquidation.com. They're just making the, Amazon's putting it on there, and they're making their fee. But I'm sure they get a percentage, and then on top of it. So if the numbers inflate it, and it's just not right, it's deceptive. And I'm looking out to protect other people. It's annoying so much to the point where it's so inflated. And again, I'm gonna pick out 10 examples, and I'm gonna show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a screenshot. I'm gonna pull up the website and show you exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna give a couple pallet examples, and I will show you that some stuff is so fraudulent. I in one way I hesitated, but I hesitate to make this video, but it angers me because I don't want to get ripped off too, and I don't think anybody should. So there should be more fair in the manifest. Some people say to me, hey, Pat, what do you like buying better? I could tell you I've bought Home Depot pallets. I've bought in Lowe's. I've bought in CVS. I've bought in Target. I've bought in Dollar General. I've bought in Walgreens. I've bought in this. In the beginning, that was Amazon, but through somebody else. It was, I think the company was Titan. I've bought in Amazon. So look at all those companies that I've bought. And I don't even know if I'm missing one or two. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think I bought Wayfair, but what's that? Eight different companies. So, all right, I got to pull up their website, and then I'm going to do a screen recording, And I think you guys are going to be shocked, but appreciate what I'm doing here. Here's the main site that I dealt with buying, and I could tell you I have at least 75 pallets and separate thing, you know, and I've been doing business with them since probably 3-4 years, something like that. Not so much this year because I was late by a couple hours paying, and they fined me $200, and I was being stubborn, and I'm not paying the $200. I waited and waited, and they still wouldn't. So if you look in my videos, I had to pay a $200 fine because I didn't pay within 48 hours. They said I went to pay and wasn't the right card, and I was in Florida actually. I'm here in Pennsylvania, but all right. So what we're gonna do, if you guys are on the website and you want to basically look for, so I'm looking at Amazon pallets, and that's what I'm going to talk about. And these are the ones that are manifested. So you click on brands here, and you click on Amazon. You can see there's a lot of other companies, but the example that I'm going to use today for this purpose is Amazon. And I'm going to show you guys. So Amazon. So look at all the and a lot of them are closed. A lot of them don't even have bids. Look at this. Now, you see here it says shelf pulls, returns. If you're new, returns are stuff that the customers return, sent back. Certain returns I think could be fine because sometimes someone gets a pair of pants and they send it back, it doesn't fit. If it's not broke, it's fine, but they obviously can't sell it as new. So I wouldn't turn away from returns, but what I'm looking for mostly is I've had returns on Home Depot and Lowe's and a lot of broken stuff. Amazon, I haven't done returns yet, but I have done returns on Walmart, and that's been mixed. A mix of returns and shelf pulls. Shelf pulls is inventory that's pulled from the shelf. So like a Target shelf pull, excuse me, would be that, you know, like say for example, they have a seasonal Halloween, they pull from the shelf, they throw, you know, it's stuff that didn't sell, or sometimes they reset, they're not going to carry that product no more. Well, with Amazon, because a lot of the people that, you know, send stuff into Amazon and it sits there, they let's say they send 200 items in, well, they got to pay for storage, so that stuff is not going to be, you know, they're like, you know, it's finally not selling, let's junk it, donate it, whatever, and it goes through this channel of basically being sold. Sometimes a lot of the shelf pulls are stuff that just doesn't sell on Amazon, you know, for certain reasons. The price, and I just think just too much inventory out there. So you can see they have many categories. What I was looking for is the general merchandise, and I'm going to pull this up. General merchandise, you click that on, there's 31, and we'll scroll down. We're going to say toys and games. So that's going to be the we'll look, like I said, I'm going to point out 10 examples, and you're going to see me pull up. So toys and games, and again, these are manifested toys and games. All right, so here's a perfect example. There's 3 pallets. Now you look at it, and it says here $28,853. Wow, and you say, wow, $2,000. That's about 9.5 cents on the dollar. 733 items. 3 pallets. It's not bad. You're like, even if you paid, and the thing is, like I said, with Whatnot, let's say hypothetically I could sell that for $14,000. I get 50%, you know, and then, you know, you got to keep in mind because shipping, so, you know, you're going to have to kind of compensate a little bit for that. But if you're selling stuff at 50%, customers that will get, let's say, 5 or 6 things, they won't mind if it goes up to a certain, they won't mind paying 40% because the shipping they're saving, you know. So we're going to pull this example up right now. I mean, I'd be interested in 733 items. It's basically priced at $2.50. So here's the featured photo, and that's another thing about the feature photo. You get excited, it's a great looking, and what I find, a lot of times you go through the manifest, they have one of it. And they're using photos to get your attention, and you go in and they have one of it on the list. So $28,000 worth of product. It's coming from Jacksonville, Florida. 3 pallets, 733 items, like I said. All right, so we're going to open up the manifest here. All right, and I'm going to expand it. So usually what happens is at the top of the list, you can see that the high quantity stuff, lots of it, is towards the top. So basically, it has an ASIN number that is assigned that you use on Amazon to sell. UPC. Some of them don't list UPAC, but they have a description, the brand, the model, the color, and how many, the retail price, and the total repo. So if you scroll down here, I'm going to show you guys. 733 items, $28,853.57. That's what. Now there's a 2%. Basically, you're not going to sit there and count 733 items when you pick it up, but pretty much the rule of thumb is 2%. So they could be off by 21. So technically, they could give you 710 items, and you're not going to have no claims. So it looks like, and there's a lot of items actually, and you're looking at this one kind of fresh with me on a. I looked at it on my phone and iPad, but the cheapest item is $25.99, and it looks like, yeah, I mean, from a quick, looking at it, it looks good. $59.99 is the top. So what we're going to do is I have it on another screen, and I'll bring it over. So, like, you'll see me do this. I'll bring it over to show you the item. So this is what you got to do. You got to do your homework. So we're going to pull the biggest one that there is. And we're going to show that one. All right. So they say that item is $59.99, and that is 12-piece water balloons. Let me maybe make sure you gotta water bombs, pool beach. Yep, this is it. All right, it's 12 reusable water balloons, quick fill, self-sealing soft water balloons, splash balls for fun outdoor fight games. Let me make sure. Beach tools and brand. All right, that brand doesn't match. So I want to make sure, because I want to make sure whatever information that I'm giving is accurate and not. Sometimes some of these companies will make. See, I'm getting multiple pictures of these from different companies. The brand that they're saying is Solar Oak. So let me hold on. Does it say Solar Oak? So it's such a long description sometimes. Solar Oak brand. All right. All right, so what I'm finding is water balloons, quick fill out. This is what I'm finding. So it says the brand Solar Oak, but it's a Chinese item, and it's made by. In other words, I could call them up and put Patdees on the brand. So it's not like Mattel. So it's weird how it's coming up. So let me slide this over to you guys. Let me we'll this is what we're seeing so far. So that one says $32.99, which is already low. 12-piece. This is coming at 12, which is again similar style item. So what we're gonna do is, this does have a UPC number, so we're gonna use that UPC. We're going to copy and paste that UPC and see if we can. Where the hell did my Google screen go? All right, yeah. Let me see if we can. Yeah, it's not coming up that way. All right, so let's go on Amazon. It's a generic UPC, so that's the UPC. So a lot of times UPCs are reused over and over again. 2PC, what we're gonna do? Water balloons, water bombs. All right, so we're gonna copy a piece of that. Maybe the description is too. See, this is the stuff you got to go through. You got to do your homework. All right. Yeah. So the same thing is coming up. You could see they're all different. They're all different. The same thing. 12 usable. Here's $18.99, $18.99, $11.99. Reusable water, 60 reusable, 12 piece. It's a 12 piece. So here's someone who's got it for $44.99. But you can see most of them are coming in at around, and it's not even showing a brand on this one. But this, if you saw the earlier picture, this is exactly what it is. And I found 3 comps that are $20. So, I mean, again, quick math. Hold on. I'm going to pull up a calculator. We're going to say $19.99 times 47. So that's $939. And they're showing it at $2,819. That's a big difference. That is a major difference. All right, so let's go. Let's go to an. Let's see what the next one. So let me see if this UPC. We'll go back to Google. Some of them will work. Some of them do work. All right. The next one is, and the reason I'm saying, because they're trying to sell that pallet for $2,200. If you get one item that is the right price, you're like, wow, that's great, because you basically get the 69 dinosaur things there. That's pretty good. Everything else pretty much after that's free, so you don't care. All right, so this is this is coming up right. Let me show you. Well, no, it's on eBay. All right, but here it is. All right, that looks like it's right. All right. So when you Google search, the first item that came up was the eBay. And look, you can see there it says $21.99 free delivery on eBay. Okay, let's scroll down. It's the same picture on Amazon. It says Canadian $29.99. This is it. It's just a reversed. It's a different a different area that Amazon sells it. So SA, whatever country that is. So SAR, whatever. So so Amazon Canada is $30 for it. So it's $30 in Canada. But you can obviously see someone is selling it on eBay. Right here it is for $21.99 delivered. So realistically, that is going to cost. That's the box it comes in. It's going to cost $10 to ship that, and it's going to cost another $3-4 in fees. So $15, $6. So how the heck are you going to compete if you're trying? Yes, it says 94 sold, but how are you? It's representing a retail price of $35.99. Again, you're not going to get 35 if they're selling them for 22. So if I was going to go to Whatnot at 21, and we're going to take off, $7 for 50. What am I going? I'm going to ask for this, and let's see how much. Do they have a weight on this? I mean, it looks like it'd be a 5-pound item. I mean, it's a pretty big size box. So realistically, to ship this is going to be $8. What am I going to get? $8. So $8, and it's showing 35 again. So those first two examples, it's inflated. You got to do your homework, and I'm trying to. It's just crazy. Now here's you can't go buy like someone who has a sold out. Now that's sold out. Oh, that's a different one. That's not even the same one. Those are just loose ones. Now here's someone that has a toy site. Is this the same one? Tool toy. Yep, that's the same one. $24.47 that they're selling. So it's not $35. So even if we had to say it was, why would you buy it for $19 to sell for $20? You can't. There's no money there. So realistically, for you to, if you're going to flip something for $20, you got to be buying it, and include shipping. You got to be buying it for $8. And so if I sold that $8, there's no money. So there's two items right there. Quick math. The value is $1,500, we'll say, and those water balloons, they look like cheap junk. They're going to be a hard sell, and they're going to be a hard sell, especially in the winter. So you got $1,500. You got $5,300 worth of stuff. All right. Let's pick. Here's another item. We use water balloons. I don't want to pick that. I want to pick something that's gonna water balloons. Bow and arrow set, LED. All right. So bow and arrow set. Let's look that one up. All right, bow and arrow, LED, archery. So bow, suction cup, bow. Where's the bow and arrow? Yep, here it is. Yep, there it is. So here it is. Now, what are they showing? Again, this is it. Look, this is on Amazon right now. Bow and arrow for kids, LED light up toy, 10 suction cup. That's the same thing. The description is 100%. Oh, yeah. Visit the TMI store. It is exactly that. Now, here it is. Nice toy. They're representing $29.99, $19.99. $10 difference. $10 difference. That's major. And $19.99 includes shipping. Right there. I mean, the Pure as Day, that one was simple to find. It's disgusting. And look, they're using the price that they're using is the double pack. This ain't the double. It's not the double. So who's doing that? Is that Amazon? Is that the top selling? Where are they coming up with these prices? I'm gonna show one more, and then I'm gonna go to another pallet because we're gonna say, oh, maybe this person who made up this manifest made a mistake, and I don't still see that puzzle. And then there's a lot of junk that you're going to get, like Graduation 2024, which is, 2024 is over. So they got an assignment value of $72. That's all garbage. No one's going to want that. All right, so here's a chest set. There's only one though, but we're gonna pull that up. Let's pull it up, and let's pull up. It's coming right from Amazon. So let's see what they're. Can we find one that's right? Can we find one? Smart Tactics. 16 folding. Oh, there it is. Yeah, again. I'm just so annoyed by this. All right, Smart Tactics 16 folding chest set. Premium edition with chest bag and extra chest pieces. All right. So $49.99. We put it in Amazon Prime, and lo and behold, there it is. $29.99. Smart Tactics 16 folding chest set, premium edition with chest bag and extra chest pieces. $29.99. Again, $20 right there. You sit there and you calculate that. Now that is what, 3 or 4 items I showed you. 700. So they're representing $28,000. When some stuff is wrong by like inflated by 3. So and again, some people, you can use the argument, well, Pat, if it's inflated by, it's still worth $6,000 and you're only paying 2. It's not the point. And it's worth, what stuff is junk and what stuff is low quality toys. And those are just 3 examples. You can't say I'm going to sell something for 20. It's worth 28,000, and I want 2,000, and it's only because keep in mind, if it's truly worth 6,000, I'm only going to get 3,000 on Whatnot, and after fees, I'm going to be down to 2,600 because 30 cents an item, 13%. Now they want 2,200. Am I going to spend $2,200 to make $400? That's assume everything sells. I just showed you there's going to be some things we're going to throw away. And to have 700, how long do you think it would take me to sell? I mean, and you got to take out these self-sealing water balloons at $60 a piece when they're only maybe worth $9. How long is it going to? It's they're not going to sell, and they have them here again. So they have $4,500 represented in 2 of water balloons. Those stupid cheap junk that honestly you're lucky if it's worth $3 a piece. It's just not right. All right, let's just say let's go back. Let's go to merchandise. Let's pull up another pallet. Pat, you're just picking on the toys. All right, let's go to somewhere else. Let's Amazon. Let's go. Oh, it's so annoying. All right. So here they say, I look these up. All right, Christmas time. These are kind of neat. Maybe I could sell these. $21,465. Now look at that. That's simple. I said, wow, that's great. All right. I like that because at Christmas time, let's say hypothetically they want $1,300. Now $1,300 it's going to be shipping from California, and they charge a 8% buyer's premium. So realistically, this is going to be closer to about $1,700. That's what it's going to be, $1,700. All right. So you're talking $1,700. What are you talking? $10 a piece. Let's pull out the old calculator. I think that's right. Calculator, 1,700 divided by 168. Yeah, $10.12 a piece. So to sell it on Whatnot, to break even is going to be around $13, roughly. And don't forget, you're going to have to keep in mind that people know that they're going to have to pay shipping. So they have these items listed for they say they're $127. Like, who pays $100? And these are shelf pulls, $127 a piece, $21,000. At $127, honestly, if I pick them up right now at $11, and let's say I even factored in, 13. Let's say $20 because of shipping. And so a customer pays $20. Well, first of all, 13 is break even for me, and 8. So even realistically, if I wanted to make $10 on these, so $30. So customers all in at $30, and that includes my Whatnot fees, my cost, and their $10 shipping. Now I don't know how big these are, so $10 could be low. So let's put these into the Amazon. Wow. There it is. Ay, ay, ay. There it is. Is there room to make money on these? There might be, but the concept of this video, wait till you see what I show you. All right, so here they are. $71, 75, 71. So we're going to go with 71. So basically they're inflated by $50. This one says there's only 9 left. So let's $50 This is them right there. You could clearly see this is exactly what that is. Let's minimize this. There's the bear, there's the Santa, and the other one that was on that list was, hold on, was it the polar bear? Oh, reindeer. So yeah, those are the three. These items, let me check in on that. So real quick math, and we're gonna get the calculator out again. So 127.77 minus 70.99 is 50. They're overpriced. In other words, right now you can go on Amazon and buy them for 70.99 shipped. 56.78 times 168. That's 9,500. That's $9,000. Someone's lying. $9,000. So let's 9,500. Because let's be accurate. They're saying 21,460, and I'm using their website, so you can't say, well, that was someone else's website. I don't know how they got them so cheap. No, I'm using Amazon's website. That's overpriced by $11,926.32, or roughly 120%. That price is that's 120. It's overinflated. So it should be 9,000. So it should be 12,000. Yeah, it should be 11th. Yeah, let me just make sure my math is correct, so no one calls me out on it. Oh, sorry. What the hell did I hit? 168 times 70.99. Yeah, it should be 11,000. So it's 21. So 85%. About 85% overpriced. Meaning misrepresented. The value, if you order today, and that includes shipping, $11,926. So let's, all right, so let's pull this over here and show you real quick. So now this is part of doing the homework. They're pretty big, 24 inches by 16 and a half. That's a big box. And what is the weight on these? It doesn't say. If I dug a little bit more. But it is definitely a box that item details. Is that where it's at? Hold on. Oh, measurements. Maybe there. Yeah, 24. It doesn't show the weight. That's weird. Okay. Oh, maybe here. It's going to be, to ship this item, even with whatnot rates, it's going to be around $12, $14. What is the rank on this, actually? I'm curious. Not quite sure. I'd have to dig a little bit more to find that, but 30-day replacement. But it's a neat looking item. I mean, it is a nice looking item, and I love Christmas. I'd love to buy something like that. Do I have confidence that I could sell that for? So to be cheaper than Amazon, pretty much at $71, I'd have to sell it for $50. I'd have to sell it for $50, and that has to include shipping. So rough math, in other words, if I can say, and that's going to be tough because people are used to basically on whatnot, basically saying, hey, look, if it's 71, I only want to pay 35. So 35, I could probably sell some. They want 1,300. Now maybe this one is a good deal, but again, that is not what the video is about. The video is about the misrepresentation of the manifest and what they're saying the value is. Again, someone who buys this at $1,300, $1,700 with fees, thinking that they're going to get. So let's be comfortable, and because even at $35, $50, $50 would have to. They're not gonna. You're not going to sell fast even at $50. You might sell. I mean, let's face it. You get 168. Um, if you pretty much sell 40 of them at $2,000, you're going to need to sell 40 just to break even. And even then, because again, you're gonna want to include shipping, so you're gonna need to sell more than 40, because at 35, okay, 1,700. Let's do the math here. 1,700 divided by 35 is, let's say I would sell for 35, and then they have to pay $12 shipping. All right, that math didn't work. 168 times 35. So that would give me six. Oh no, I couldn't even sell that. I'd assume I sold. So if I basically sold every 168 of them, could I sell 168? God, it's possible. So basically, I could triple my. It's tempting. It's 2,000. So if I spent $2,000, so if I spent $2,000 right now, what's going to be my, how many do I need to sell at 35? So I need to sell 57 just to break even. Ooh, that'd be tough. It's only got 26 minutes left. The problem is you only got 3 different items. I like them. I can tell you right now, if the quantity, here's the thing, 168, if the quantity was 80 and the price was 600, I probably would buy them. So if my all-in price was around 900 versus 2,000, I would probably take the chance and buy them, because I think I could. 35 is break even, so I'd have to sell at 900. I'd have to sell 26 of them to break even. But again, you don't get the option of saying, oh, I only want 80. There's definitely money to be made, and they're not. You could go on and you could basically, hey, over at Amazon, these are $71, and I would love to buy them. If I had deeper pockets and could buy them for the $2,000, I'd probably buy these. I think I could go in and I could turn that 2,000 into, at $35. They're gonna 35. Let's just do quick math. $35. Well, first of all, I'm gonna pay 168 times 30 cents. I'm gonna pay $50 in the 30-cent fee. I sell them for $35 a piece times 168. That's $5,880. Times 13% equals $765. 5,880. 5,000. I would net 5,515 minus the $50. 51. We're gonna say. So let's just say $5,000. So I have to spend $2,000 to turn it into $5,000. Here's the problem. I typically get on my whatnot 25, 40 people on average. 168 is a lot. I mean, like if I would sell, in other words, I might have 25 regulars that would buy. I have probably 25 people right now that would probably buy that from me, and it's only $900, and damn, like if I had a channel where I had 150 people showing up, I could probably in 2 or 3 days sell those. And you know what? 2,000 into 5,000, I make $3,000 profit in 2-3 shows. That's not bad. But my point is, these are not worth $21,465. So there's 3 examples. This was an easy one, and this was quick to look at. They're only worth $11,900. Sucks because there's 7 people watching it. If I had again deep pockets and I could go and get these for in other words, if I had like $10,000 put to the side and I could go and get them, I probably would, because I could. It might take me pretty much. You need to sell these from pretty much now, almost October, till December the 1st. So you'd have 5 weeks to sell those. It would. So I'd have to sell around. I'd have to sell around 10 a show, and that would be hard. They're nice. Let me check and see what it would cost. Oh man, I'm so tempted still at $2,000 to buy them. But I'm worried about 800. Oh, now we're gonna we're doing more home. You're doing the homework with me. I want to find out how much they weigh. 837 pounds divided by 168. They're 5 pounds apiece. It's not bad. The measurements is where you're going to get in trouble, because it's past 24 inches. And you're not supposed to 24 by 16. Whoa. Would 35, 40, 50 bucks. Would someone buy this from me for 50 bucks? I don't know. That's the problem.
I was found underground by the fountain of elder fields. I was home.
They're showing pictures of it. That's what that music was. It's weird music. God. They're only 2 feet tall. I don't know. I don't know if they're worth 50 bucks. That's the problem. With shipping, of course. I'm torn, because again, they're showing it at $71. Solid wood base. Damn. I have it. Oh, let me see. I like them. I just think, again, they're just I'm so tempted to bid, but the problem here, let me show you guys seller arranged shipping. Oh, get a quote. Wait a minute. Yeah, get a quote. Oh, crap. Hold on, guys. Let me take this off the screen so you guys don't see my password. And then you'll be like, oh, let's go in and screw his account up. Alright, so the shipping. Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, the shipping is $350. That's what I said. It's from California. $350. Boy, if these were local here in Pennsylvania or Jersey, it'd be worth it, because I could pick it up myself for $150, and that would lower the cost. But I don't know. Are these? Is this an item? Again, this is the dilemma that you go through when you make a choice of what stuff you're going to buy. There's no guarantees. You can't be sold on what they say the value is. That's what I'm saying. You can't be sold. They're saying it's worth $127.77. You can go on Amazon right now and buy them for $70.99. How many other people are selling these? Let's say, hold on. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so let's say the value was, and guys, I don't need to be long here on this. This has got me kind of intrigued. But let's say the value. In other words, let's say the customers. You could say all you want. Oh, $50 is a good deal. And I'm saying 35 at 50% is probably a bit, people would pay shipping of 12. Now you're at 50. But let's just say for purposes, it's only worth 35 shipped. So at 35 shipped minus 12 shipping, 23 minus fees of, let's just say, $4, $19. So 19 times 168, yeah. That's the problem. And you don't want to do a show where you're selling them for 35 and you sell 20 of them, and a week later you're selling them for 25. You're going to piss people off that, oh, I paid $10 too much. So at that price, you're only getting 3,200. You're going to spend 2,000 to get 3,200. The numbers just don't work. If I could pick these up for $20, well, I mean, it's 2,000 of them, so $2,000 divided by, I'm sorry, 168 of them, so $12 a piece. Yeah, and I mentioned that earlier. So $12 a piece. I could sell them at 25 though. I think if I oh man, I'm so intrigued to throw a bid in there. $25. God, I wish I had like a couple days where I could do a survey. There's only 26 minutes to go, where I could do, if I had 40, 50 people right now that would say, yeah, I would take it at 25 plus shipping, which would be 37. Let's just say 35. My break even point at $2,000 divided by, I get 25 because you can't include the shipping. Well, I'm not going to get 25. I'm going to get let's say 20. So I got to sell 100 of them just to break even. So I would make money. Could I sell 100 of them? Oh, I don't know. God, if this was $1,000, I'd be doing it right now. I would be doing it right now. And guys, you're seeing the wheels going in my head, because even at 70, I would basically make 70 times. So I would basically make about, if I could. And don't forget, I would sell other things on my other show, but this would be an easy. What I like about these, the boxes that they probably come on, I don't have to find boxes. Well, you don't know, but you would assume that they all come in their own boxes, and this would be something that I could just slap a sticker on and ship out and make 24. It's not a super big box. God, I so want to do it. I do. 2,000, and I would make let's say I get $20 a piece on them. Yeah, 33. So I'd make 1,400. I wouldn't even double my money. What am I thinking? Oh, see, I'm torn. I just think it'd be an easy item, but make an extra $1,400 in a month. God. Well, I'm not going to do it. The price is just too much. If this was 700, I would be doing it right now. I'm going to hope that it comes back not sold. So, all right. So there's 6 examples. Let's go here and do another. So they're saying that this pallet is worth. I got to get off that because I'm going to talk myself into it. So they're saying that this one is $9,170. We're going to pull 3 items from here, and as I keep looking at this, God, I would rather, it'd be easy because you can slap the stickers on them, but I'd rather spend the $2,000 on 15 SKUs, because one person sometimes will buy 5 different things from you, but one person, they buy a Santa. That's it. Now, one person could wind up getting a Santa and a deer. That's still going to happen. I mean, I think I have to sell 100 just to break even. That's a lot. I don't think I've ever sold, that's a lot. All right, so weighted blankets, $89.95. We're gonna look them up on Amazon because that's where it's coming from. Walnut. Yeah, it's so aggravating. Oh my God. Look at this. This is what aggravates me. Here it is, folks. So whatnot weighted blanket, $89.95. Look, wait till you see this price. $30.28. $30.28. And that's the same thing. It's the store $30. Where are they? $90. That's 3 times. That's 150%. It's total, like, makes me mad. That the value should be 700. They're saying it's 2,400 right there. Like, I mean, you can't trust those numbers. Even if you were a guy that didn't have, if you had a store, in other words, take out the aspect of me selling on Whatnot or eBay, for example. You had a store that you could market these. No one's gonna, oh, well, these are $90. They're not. They can go on Amazon and get $30 shipped. Like, liars. All right, let's look at this one. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Again. Look at this. The clothing drying rack, $1,350. Guess what? $50. There it is. $50. Oh, this one says 55 inches. That one says 71 inches. So hold on. 73 inch, 63, 40. Still, we're 95 inches, only 63. So that's even bigger. I think by now you guys get the point. Don't trust the manifest, and do your homework, and don't get caught up. Don't overbid, because if it's saying 9,000, it may only be worth 3,000. And I've showed you plenty of examples here. I've showed you enough for you to get my point. Somebody's lying. And it's disgusting that that's actually being done. I'm still torn over the Christmas, but you guys just say he bought the Christmas. No, I'm not gonna. I got to be smart. This is I looked at this the other day. I could not believe this. Holy crap! This was the one that caught my attention too. Look at this. Oh my God. Those knives, those Markle almond knives, $99.99, 20. They're 20. Look them up. They're $25. $25. $25. They're not $100. So you're like. It's so annoying. And I mean, imagine getting this stuff and then doing the work, and then you're like, why am I not making money? I'm selling stuff for someone else to get rid of their stuff they can't sell. And get under the cabinet, 220 jar opener. Under the cabinet, 22 in 1. Yep. Again, here it is. Lid, with arthritis. Yep, open for seniors. Yep, this is it right here. All right, it's an overall top pick. It's $16.99, folks. Here it is. Look, $10. So realistically, I would try to sell that for $5. So when they say the value is $1,600, even with 10, let's say the value is 10, okay, because that's not their fault. What I can sell it for. But you got to factor that in. So it's realistically shipped worth, we're going to round up $1,000. They're saying $1,600. I'm only going to be able to get 5. So that's $450. Because I got to sell it. No one's going to buy from me if they can get it on Amazon at that price. They're not going to, just not going to. So, the lesson, guys, you have to learn is do your homework. I appreciate you made it this far. You guys give me thumbs up, but buying pallets is not easy. You got to do your work. These are manifested pallets that I'm showing you that should be easy. You should be able to say, yeah, that's worth $30,000. If it was worth $30,000, they would actually, you would see pallets more going for. So the people that buy pallets all the time, they know. I just wonder how many people get suckered in that are newbies that don't do their homework and just say, oh, like here's this example of this pallet. It says it's worth $13,000. realistically, on a quick, if you're taking what the increase is, now they're asking 811 Jacksonville, Florida. This is going to cost you basically $1,200 to get. Let's say, for example, you sold all that stuff for $2,200. You're gonna make $800. Or no, you're gonna need to. You're gonna need to. Um, you're gonna have like 1,200. If even if you sold it at 2,000, you're gonna get 800. You're gonna get it's worth like it's hard. It just goes to show you it's hard to even double your money. You look at this and say, hell, I'm safe if I bought it for it's worth 13,000. It's not. It's not. You a lot of times I take that number and I cut it in half twice, and I know that's so it's 13. I say okay, it's 6. Okay, it's worth 3, maybe 4. And that's if you can sell everything. And that's if you can sell everything. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's money to be made, but not at this inflated. It is why even put this number? They almost shouldn't even put this number. So who's the liar? Who's the guilty party? Who's the one that's doing the deception? Is it Amazon? Is it Liquidation? I don't know. I don't know what if they're scanning them in and then they send them. I suspect it's Amazon on Amazon, and someone's just scanning it and saying, was that the top price that they sold one in the last 2 years? I don't know, but guys, be careful. If you made it this far, I hope I saved you some headaches and money. And if you can give me thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you again.